Hello everyone and welcome to this month's episode of What's for Dinner. Today I'm making chili mac, or chili mac and cheese, whatever you want to call it. This is one of those one-pot recipes, very simple, very straightforward, simple measurements. I have a pound of ground beef right now in this pot in the process of cooking. I'm going to add in this full onion, which is sitting off to the side here. Add one onion. What we're going to do is let this simmer, or let this cook rather. Then I'm going to drain the fat out of it, and then we're going to add our next ingredient. Depending on the fat content of the meat that you get will depend upon how much fat you have to drain. I like to buy very lean beef, like 93% lean and 7% fat, which is I think what this is. Alright, I'm going to let this cook, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and we'll be back once I've drained the fat and we're ready to add the next ingredient. Alright, I drained most of the fat, now we're going to add a bunch of more ingredients right here, so bear with me. First thing we're going to add is 14.5 ounces, or just 1 can, of diced tomatoes. I'm going to turn the heat down even more. The diced tomatoes go in next. Then we're going to add 7 ounces each of kidney beans and black beans. Then we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder. I hope I have enough. That's about 1.5 tablespoons. Then 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. Very precise measurements here. And then 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt. I had never heard of seasoned salt until I looked up this recipe. But it's I guess it's just a bunch of spices and herbs that are blended together. A teaspoon of seasoned salt. And finally, 3.5 cups of chicken broth. I already opened 1 jar, so this is 2 cups right here. And then we'll put in about half of this. It's good. Let it heat up. Mix it together. Now we let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Alright, so after a little while, you're now going to add the pasta. This is when the simmering part, well, not the simmering. I shouldn't have said simmering in the last part. You're not simmering anything. You're cooking for that length of time. I think I said 10 minutes. But anyway, right now I'm going to add 10 ounces of shell-type pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you want. I prefer shells, so I'm going to guesstimate how much of this is going to go in here. This pot is already about full. Looks alright, that looks about good. Okay, then we stir it in. Once it's stirred in, you're going to let it cook, like I said, for about 10 minutes or so, or about as long as it takes the shells to, I guess, soften. And the last thing we got to add in is 3 cups of cheddar cheese, which I don't know if that's going to fit in here because there's a lot in this. So it's been cooking for about 10 minutes now. I'm going to add the next and last ingredient, which is 3 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. This is a collective 4 cups, so 1 package plus half of another one. That is a lot of cheese. Stir that in first. One more. The cheese definitely gives it a different kind of look, a different kind of texture almost. It no longer looks like a soup. Alright, this actually looks delicious. Well, at that, I think it's about done. That's pretty much it. I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to plate it up and then try it, and we'll see if it looks good. If it's good, if it looks good, and let's see if it tastes good. So here we have a bowl of chili mac. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat this with a spoon or a fork, but I'm going to try a spoon. The recipe also said you could add some sour cream and parsley, I think, on top. I don't have any parsley, so I did get some sour cream. So we're going to see what this is like. I have sour cream on my spoon already. Tomato, some noodles and beef, bean. Oh, I lost the beef. How's the tomato? All right. Moment of truth. Well, that's delicious. Everything just melts together. So this is very hot too. Holding it from the bottom, it's very hot. This is delicious. Wow. That was only one bite. Thank you all for watching this episode of What's for Dinner. Again, very simple recipe, and I'm actually looking to make this series more like simple recipes that you can make just on the stove, or you can really throw together quickly and put in the oven. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Thank you all for watching. God bless, and I will see you next time.